Hello and welcome everyone to this video on using supply function in SAP Web Dynpro by ZaranTech. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our ZaranTech YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any update from us.
Hello everyone and welcome to this detailed guide on the supply function in Web Dynpro. Today we will explore how to use supply function in Web Dynpro components. Supply function methods are used for populating the context node attributes of the context node elements. In this video, we will cover everything you need to know about implementing and using supply function. We will start by explaining what is supply function and why it is important in Web Dynpro development. First, we will walk through the steps to create supply function. You will learn how to define the function and assign it to the context node and write the logic to supply data dynamically. Next, we will show how to bind the context node with the supply function to UI elements. So let's go to our SC80 transaction in our SAP GUI. Here you will create a new application and we will give a description, supply function, and let's rename our window name as w_main and view name as v_main. Let's save it in a local object and let's wait for a second. Yeah, application has been created and let's firstly activate this. Now what we have to do is we have to go to our view. You can create the context in the component controller also, but I will create a local context for this video. So I will go to view. So now it is in a display mode. I will open it in a change mode. Okay, let's go to a context and I will try to create a context node. Let's create a context node. We will use VBAK and add attributes from structure. VBLN, ER date, ERZDT, ER name. Okay, we have created it and you get an option here while creating a node. You get also option to create a supply function. So I will create a supply function. Let's firstly go to our layout and bind this context node with some UI element and see how it is looking in a web browser. So I will add a page header UI component to give a title to our page, to our this Web Dynpro component, supply function with the text. Let's save it and let's activate it. Now what we will do, we will create an application for it. To create an application, you have to go here, right click on this Web Dynpro application. You can give a suitable description according to your need. I am leaving that part. And now you have to save it and save it in a local package. And what we can do, we will activate our whole Web Dynpro application. So let's wait and let it be activated. Yeah, it is activated. I will copy this URL and I will go to a browser and see our title our title of the web page is appearing here. So now what we have to do is we will again go to our view and here I will create a table container, transparent container to manage our data. It will be helping us to managing our UI element. I will choose a matrix layout. So all the UI element inside this transparent container will be in a matrix layout. I will create a container form. I will choose this context from here and I will create this container form and let's activate it. And let's wait for a second. And now we will go to a browser and see our container form has been created. Now what we have to do is there is no data coming for now. There is no data in sales document created on time and created by. I will go to a context again. I will expand this. We will click here and you will click on supply function. Let's create a function supply underscore data. So our supply function has been created. What we have to do, we have to double click on this. And see, when you create a supply function, a lot of code has been generated. So the purpose of supply function is that if you want to pass some default values to your UI elements, you can use supply function. So I want, whenever I open this web page, these fields should be filled. I'm using input field. You can use any UI component which you need to be filled at the time of initialization of this page. You can use context, you can use supply function there. So till now there is no data. So I will go here and in supply function, see, there's lot of code written. What we have to do, we have to only uncomment this code. I will uncomment this data declaration. See, our description has been also mentioned here in comment data declaration. And see all the elements with all the fields which we have used in our context node when we were creating context node is already present here. Means the logic is also written, only we have to uncomment it. So let's uncomment it. And now we get another section, description as we mentioned, bind a single element. So yeah, we can, as mentioned here, we can use apply function for single node, and we can also bind one-to-one mapping, means you cannot map multiple records. So yeah, let's uncomment this and let's activate it. And let's see in a browser how it is looking. So yeah, our application has been activated. Now I will go to a browser and let's refresh it. See, one is coming in sales document, some date is coming created on, so time is coming 1, and created by is coming 1. So what I will do, I will go here, I will pass some VBLN, as VBLN is character, so I will pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In ER date, I will pass a default date of the system. I will use SCI datum here. For time, I will use SCI UZEIT. It is a field for the get the time of the system. What is the time according to the system current time? And for ER name, I will choose SCI U name. And let's activate it. Can let it activate, and we will go to a browser and see what output is coming. So see, a sales document 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is coming. A created on is coming. Current date, today's date, and time is also coming. And created by the username for this system is S2A56. So that's why created by is coming this. You can give any custom name. I will give here John, and I will activate this. You can give custom date hard-coded values to your fields, or you can also get it from table or system fields, and you will be able to see here. So see, I have given John there, and I will be able to get John in our in created by input field. So yeah, that's it for supply function. So basically, what the purpose of supply function is that supply function are used to pass data to the UI components at the time of the loading of your application. It means if you want some fields to be auto-populated when you start your application, you can use supply function for that. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.